Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppy's mom, and you're listening to Happy Hour.
Welcome back to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
Something completely different.
Smoke medical weed every day.
The following thoughts on Happy Hour represent Ryan Hoppe and that's it. Listener discretion is advised.
Live from Tampa Bay, you are tuned in to Happy Hour.
He's the voice of a generation that got screwed by the baby boomers. Welcome back to Happy Hour.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour. Happy Hour starts in 4, 3, 2, Happy. This is Happy Hour with Happy.
Where we at?
Right.
Always going in, never doubt it. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source or trending topic. Be the hottest, search about it. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying.
Wow.
H-O, B-P-E. H-O, B-P-E. H-O, B-P-E. You already know Happy Hour in your system.
You already know what day of the week it is.
Hey guys. What's up, G? Wanna go to Chachki's? Get some coffee? Oh, it's a little early. I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mundus.
Oh, one more time.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mundus.
One more time.
Oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mundus.
One last time.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mundus.
Oh, man, ladies and gentlemen. Freaking dragging ass right now. There's some people, I notice the ones that don't need sleep. I'm like, whatever, daylight savings. I'm just going to call it the wrong name because I hate it. Oh, daylight savings time. Oh, whatever, you lose an hour, gain an hour, whatever. But people like me that love their sleep, it's freaking annoying. But the one good part is that the sun's out later. The funny part is Sunday, I worked the Awakening into the Sun Festival. A shout out to Sal Garino and Maria Carranza. They killed it. Proud of everybody I worked with. Jesse, James, not the motorcyclist. Someone named Jesse Ramirez, James Jennings, Sam Bromberg, I believe her name is. It was a good time. Emily Agate. The funny part is, the sun was out yesterday. It was a beautiful day in Florida. And then today I wake up. And I can always tell by outside when I wake up by looking out my window without looking at it. I can always kind of tell like when it's not sunny out. And I just didn't see like the light. And it was like 10 a.m. And I was like, oh, yay. We got another freaking cloudy day. And the funny part is I almost moved to Seattle, ladies and gentlemen. But I didn't. Can you imagine if I would have moved to Seattle? If I'm complaining now about the freaking cloudy weather, I would have had a hard time there. Also, the show would have been fired in October, and I would have been crap out of luck. I saw the Daredevil. It's back on Disney Plus, and I'm so excited. But it's not as exciting this time around. I don't like what the streaming services are doing, where they're being smart and they're not releasing all the episodes at once. The binge era of that weekend you would have with your favorite show doesn't exist anymore. Now it's like basic TV. I was talking to someone yesterday, and they're like, it's becoming as expensive as cable. I'm like, well, the thing is, like, you can have whatever you want at any time. You can go from watching some show on Hulu to watching something on Tubi. At all times, you have access. to watching whatever you want. In the age and days of cable, you did not. And then there's this right here.
Feeling a little groggy, a little sluggish. National Napping Day.
I really need a nap.
First, I need a nap. When is nap time? No napping. Newborns nap.
Naps. I love naps. Nap time. Nap time. Today is National Napping Day.
Take a nap. The nap plan is on. It's nap time.
It is National Napping Day.
Nap.
Is it not nap time? No, it's not.
It's showtime.
I don't friggin' nap, man. I don't know what it is. It's just not my vibe. I just find it to be an incredible waste of time. Now, if I'm doing morning radio, you know I'll just drink caffeine. Get some coffee in my body. I call it a day. All right, we're going to come back on Happy Hour, and we're going to get this party going after this. I'm so freaking stoned. I drank this THC lemonade yesterday. I'm still feeling it.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Happy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
She's so good, I like it. She's so good, I like it. 5 + 5 × 2 10. 5 + 5 × 2 10. She's pretty in the face, so sexy in the waist, and I'm really tryna get down to it. Got me on something else, cause she feeling herself, and she telling me she really wanna do this. This girl is straight from a magazine. On the cover of Smooth, I'm that dude. I'm tryna give it to you. She's dangerous, like a fire to a match, she's burning up. I ain't no amateur, baby, I hope you got stamina. Cause I can be your fitness coach, and I work for free. I know how far we can go. Sweet, damn. Look at shorty, so good. Just the way I like it, baby. Damn, look at shorty, so good. Fine, the way I like it. 5 × 2 10. 5 + 5
Mr. Carter Park told me come through. I said no problem, dog, got you. He said I'm in Chi-Town working on the bomb. Like no problem, dog, what you want? Said I need that sexy class. I'm like, you know me, dog, I'm nasty. So it's cool, I told him not to live. I was like, mama, let's play monkey in the middle. You know me, I'm a little bit crazy. Fuck the stretch to her legs like P.E. You looking at the Chico or Jay-Z? Yeah, that's right. Damn, I think she won't spin. Damn, I think she needs it. Damn, I think she won't spin. Baby, be easy.
Damn, look at shorty, look at her. She's so good, I like it. The way I, damn, look at shorty, shorty sexy. Just the way I like it, baby.
5 × 2 10. 5 + 5 × 2 10.
Girl, what's your strategy? I got your masterpiece. Come get this remedy. You need my therapy. Baby girl, what's next? Let's talk about sex. Do you have a special thing you do? You ain't gotta hold back when we get up in the sack. I'm gonna satisfy you. It's late in the night and I'm trying to get it right. Do you feel the same way? I'm so enthused the way you move. I'm trying to give it to you. You're hazardous. When you jump in a ride, you can grab my clutch. If you're feeling that, girl, let's take it to the back. The spot, stay right in the parking lot. Then it all repeats. Sex, sweat, sex, oh damn. Look at shorty. She was so good. So good. Just the way I like it, baby. Damn. Look at her. So fine. 5, 10.
Oh, yeah. Some of the best music is usually the unlicensed music. And that was Avant and Pitbull with Damn. So I got this prep sheet I use. I began to use it again. I forgot how I had an account. It's like a site that gives you prep for your morning radio shows. Some morning radio shows might do the fake War of the Roses with the actors that are paid $200 a show. What? Did I say that out loud? Would you drink a cheesesteak milkshake? The University of Miami baseball stadium recently offered a milkshake combined with an actual Philly cheesesteak. When I tell you that would give me diarrhea.
Right? But would you love it as a milkshake?
This is insanity to me. Check out the concoction.
I love the local news and their little banter. It's so freaking cute.
This is insanity to me. Check out the concoction. This is served in Miami, not here.
Right.
This was yesterday during the Hurricanes baseball game against Villanova. Fans could get a Mark-like shake combining vanilla ice cream, vanilla syrup.
This is why everybody hates the Western culture, because of things like this.
Top with, yes, it's a Philly cheesesteak.
No.
Doesn't it sound appetizing?
Ugh. No.
It looks gross. No one ordered that.
Listen.
Whatever, a bunch of babbling idiots. What else do we have here? Today is National Napping Day. Like I said earlier, 42% of people are more tired after springing forward. Yeah, it's a mix of that. And I was on my feet for like 7 hours at the Awakening Festival, which is fine. But my God, being on my feet at this age, 31! I know people will roll their eyes. Oh, you're young. Listen, I'm telling you, my back, when I am out and about on my feet for a long time, my back starts to hurt. So I drank this THC lemonade yesterday. Oh my freaking God, it got me so stoned. I was like directing traffic a little bit, and I let a car slip by in a one-way. I was like, oops, sorry, Sal. My bad. Because you drink those lemonades thinking nothing's going to happen. You drink the lemonade going, oh, this ain't going to do that much, and all of a sudden you're having an existential crisis during work. Would you be a roadie for Gene Simmons? It'll cost you $12,000. You can pay Gene Simmons $12,000 for the honor of being a roadie for him. No, he's not paying you. No. You will pay him. You know, all the mutant Gen Xers are like, yes, I'll do it. There's a new app coming out called Touch Grass, and it will force you to literally go outside and touch grass before going on social media. But it's only going to be on the iOS. So I guess you have to upload a picture of the grass to let it know that you touch grass. I was making a conscious effort recently. I've been counting my screen time. Yesterday was a lot more because I had to be in contact with my coworkers, but I'm trying to appreciate the moment. I don't want it to be, I'm 85 years old and I'm about to die. And my whole life flashing before my eyes is, remember when you went after Angry Man 123 on Twitter for 20 minutes? I think about that stuff. A guy in China showed up at a hospital after he picked his nose so hard he hit an artery. Yeah, that can't be good. You go there, you feel like they're judging you, they feel like they're telling you you're wrong. But then again, it is China, and they created COVID, so maybe they have no shame. I said it all loud. Kevin Bacon says he never wants to hear the song Footloose again at a wedding. My parents, when they got married in 1992, I'm pretty sure that song was played. Yeah, I don't know if this is breaking news to you guys. I wasn't here in the 80s. I wasn't alive here, so I was not able to experience the greatness of the 80s. I'm being sarcastic. Why am I being sarcastic? Because if the 80s were so great, why don't we bring back the economy and how things were affordable? You'll hear every single boomer go, oh my God, the 80s was so great. We'll bring it back then. Give us a little taste of the 80s. Especially as my Chicago Bears fan self. Hey, I'll take the 80s. Oh, yeah, we got some news here from the NFL. Christian McCaffrey's baby mama, Olivia Culpa, is pregnant. I guess going to be baby mama, not current baby mama. I'm always freaking curious about these NFL players and how good at dads they are. They have access to top-notch women. Odell Beckham Jr. accused of rape in Diddy lawsuits. Diddy and NFL are called BS and allegations. Now, on this show, I speak my mind. Which I think you all know. And what I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is Odell Beckham just has that look in his eyes like he does in respect of boundaries. I don't know what it is. There's just something about the guy that I'm not a fan of. He just seems like a tool. Like, cool, you caught a ball from Eli Manning with one hand 11 years ago. What have you done for me recently? That's my go-to saying. Is, what have you done for me recently? Not much.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
I'm laughing at your mama. Just in case you
Hit the Yoshi on him, hit the Yoshi on him, hit the Yoshi on him, hit the Yoshi on him. Now Super Mario that hoe, Super Mario that hoe, Super Mario that hoe, Super Mario that hoe. I hit the Yoshi on him, Super Mario that hoe, hit the Yoshi on him, Super Mario that hoe, hit the Yoshi on him, Super Mario that hoe, Super Mario that hoe, Super Mario that hoe. I hit the Yoshi on him, Super Mario that hoe, hit the Yoshi on him, Super Mario that hoe, hit the Yoshi on him, Super Mario that hoe, Super Mario that hoe, Super Mario that hoe. I see them rolling, riding, they vibing to the song. Them boys start acting up, hit the Donkey Kong. It rolls so hard, it's sucking up your Genesis. Run game to your game like Sega Genesis. Bring it up to the sky, then bend low. Don't play with it like Nintendo. If a nigga really wanna get it, I can show it to you. Here I go. Don't think about it, hit the Super Mario. I hit the Yoshi on him, it's Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on him, it's Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on him, it's Super Mario that hoe. Super Mario that hoe, Super Mario that hoe. I hit the Yoshi on him, it's Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on him, it's Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on him, it's Super Mario that hoe. Super Mario that hoe, Super Mario that hoe. I do the Heisman if you stank. In the club, I throw them balls. I do the Yoshi on them niggas. Super Mario that hoe. See me hit the G5, running on my tippy toes. I'm in the club hitting the Yoshi with a bot. 50 hoes, I'm King Kong on the beat. Got King Kong in the trunk. Ready up in the club, niggas say that this the funk. On the bounce, on your toes, gonna hit the Yoshi hit the Super Mario. Hit the Yoshi on them, it's Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, it's Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, it's Super Mario that hoe. Super Mario that hoe, Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, it's Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, it's Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, it's Super Mario that hoe. Super Mario that hoe, Super Mario that hoe. Y'all niggas don't know who the best is. I'm on every block, sorta like Tetris. Me and my dogs fly around like insects. Me and Luigi tryna get at the princess. To know, nigga, I'm the worldwide bomber. I shoot up red and blue like Contra. I'ma do this shit for all my fans. You can't do the Super Mario without the claw trigger. Hit the Yoshi on them, it's Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, it's Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, it's Super Mario that hoe. Super Mario that hoe, Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, it's Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, it's Super Mario that hoe. Hit the Yoshi on them, it's Super Mario that hoe. Super Mario that hoe.
Oh, who is it? Oh, who is that? Oh, yeah. I don't know who that guy is that made it. His name is Mark Reyes. He is a repair technician, and he made that rap song 17 years ago. That being Super Mario, crank that.
The hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, yeah, Ryan. Hoppe.
Oh, sure.
Hoppe.
Got it.
Hoppe. It's you and me, Ryan. Hoppe.
This following segment has been brought to you by DZ Beezy Honey. DZBeezyHoney.com. When I tell you it's the absolute best around, the man of my words comes in the form of a lollipop. I like the lollipop, the rapper. A honey stick or a jar of honey. However the hell you want to get high like I am right now. Go to DZBeezyHoney.com and check out, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. This is also being brought to you by Fortify.com, FORTIFEYE.com, for the best pre and post workout around. At checkout, use promo code Ryan20.
You're fucking bound that you go to real.
Oh, sure.
All these bitches like to me and you and go to real.
I love women.
Go to real. Dollars never fucking bill.
Until they bitch at you.
The dollar seal. I count enough.
Then it's I know good.
You all these bitches like to me and you and go to real.
I got it.
All these bitches like to me, you and go to real.
I heard you.
You and me and Ryan Hoppe. Hoppe, it's you and me and Ryan Hoppe. Hoppe, it's you and me and Ryan. It's you and me and Ryan Hoppe.
Doors closing. And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour. Hey, this is Danny Myers from 97.9 WRMF in West Palm Beach, and you're listening to Ryan Hoppe and the Hoppe Hour.
The golden age of radio is alive and well on Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
out to 82. There's a voice that sounds so true.
I got it.
Tampa Bay, we're here to stay.
What up?
Happy hour lights the way. Celebrity news on the go. Hoppy's got the inside flow.
Oh, I know.
From the stars to dating scenes.
Calling out those bitches.
And up our wildest dreams. Happy hour with Ryan H. Call 856-494-6073.
Got it.
Every day is more than great. He's got the news we need to see. Hollywood inside his head.
856.
Talking love and fame.
49 Hoppy. It's 856-494-6773.
Ryan Hoppy.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppy Radio.
Got a question on
You can always email me.
Hoppy's always
RyanHoppyRadio@gmail.com.
dial the number, don't delay.
Before we get to Hoppy's Hoops, let's listen to this.
Today, Happy Hour with Ryan H. Call 856-494-6073. Every day is more than great. He's got the news we need to see.
Go. Ryan Hoppy on the mic, breaking down the scene.
For all my nerds that listen, it's time to talk sports ball.
Stories about the queens. College bombs all in on the schemes. Hoppy's roots, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppy Hour got that shock and awe. MJ to Kobe, legends in the game. Shaq's big presence, true Hall of Fame.
So I'm looking at this picture of Caitlin Clark,
behind the curtain,
the badass from the Indiana Fever, and yes, the face of the WNBA after 1 year.
To the court, rise and fall.
She's been working out.
Now you'll have a ball.
You can tell her muscles look really good. You know, she's really hitting the gym.
Ain't nothing fabulous. Ryan breaks it down, gets unanimous.
Sure.
Tune the Hoppy Hour, never anomalous.
So I saw this here.
Y'all know the score, buddy.
Very interesting here.
Room secrets, stats like
So Kawhi Leonard's had an interesting career because he won a championship
cuts through the sleeper.
with the Spurs
Knows it all.
and with the Raptors, but has always been injured and like is a part-time player for the Clippers.
That shock and awe. Hoppy's roots, man, he knows.
But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, he had a game winner last night, and the ball bounced in kind of similar to his game winner on the Raptors versus Philadelphia game from 2019. Only it was in front of the hoop. It wasn't to the side. But here's the call. It was freaking crazy.
Shock and awe.
Happy Hot Topic.
Take it away, Clippers TV announcer.
Leonard for the shoot. Kawhi for the win.
There's the ball bouncing up and down all over the rim when he says Kawhi for the win. Listen.
Kawhi for the win.
Bouncing, bouncing.
Hot damn! The Clippers win in overtime!
This is what I say when I climax.
Yes! Hot damn!
Oh, yeah! Oh, damn!
Clippers win in
Where's the Kleenex?
overtime! Yes! Hot damn! The Clippers win in overtime!
Only I could do a segment about basketball and make it sexual. 856-49-HOPPY.
Happy Hot Topic!
LeBron James suffered a groin strain versus the Boston Celtics and Dave
Oh my
McMillan
God. You know someone that works out like him all the time. Probably needs sex all the time from his wife and all his side chicks. Yeah, I said it. Alleged side chicks. So a groin injury can't be good.
LeBron James suffered a groin strain versus the Boston Celtics, and Dave McMillan, an ESPN reporter, tweeted out that one of the ESPN sources said the initial thought is that it will sideline LeBron for a matter of weeks.
Yeah, I mean, they're in an okay position, but you know he's getting older.
Not a matter of days, which is a huge blow, but here's what LeBron had to say about it.
LeBron, just what's your level of concern right now with the groin? Not much concern.
Someone has a good microphone. Good job. That's usually the sound effect you play.
Obviously, we don't.
day to day, look at it each day to see if it gets better, and then take the proper measurements and see what we need to do going forward.
Just what's the process for you mentally over the years? When you have something happen like that, and, do you wait to get imaging back, or do you kind of have a certain feel?
I don't know, sit down and write with Mike and figure out what the best case plan is going forward.
Got it.
Can you point to a player sequence that caused that? Yeah, it was the last play. The last score I had, Jalen Brown, for me, they extended it a little bit too much.
Doesn't matter, my groin hurts.
A couple pivots, and then when I landed, I felt it, so.
Whatever. And then there's this.
Steph Curry scored his 25,000th career point tonight versus Detroit Pistons, but Draymond Green, he became the second all-time in Warriors assists, so he wanted the game ball, but it was a funny exchange in the Warriors locker room after the game.
Draymond making it about him? No! He needed content for his podcast. Stephen Curry's freaking funny when he gets pumped up. He's so cute because he barely shows emotion. It's funny. It's kind of stoic in a very Stephen Curry way.
That's a hell of a fight. That's a hell of a fight. That's a good time. It's kind of
all right, so there's that. And then there's this headline that really pissed me off.
Happy Hot Topic.
He was very, very upset.
Oh, was he, Steven?
That wasn't a basketball player confronting me.
Mm-hmm.
That was a parent.
Oh, really? It's a parent who forced the league to have his son who sucks at basketball.
That was a father.
The father, LeBron James, scolding ESPN's Stephen A. Smith during Thursday's Lakers game over recent comments about son Bronny's court performance.
Yeah, he's garbage. All said. Kiss my ass, LeBron. You're one of the all-time greats. Blah, blah, blah. You get your frickin' flowers. Your son sucks at basketball and shouldn't be there, okay? And second of all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, at least LeVar Ball, back in the days, 8 years ago, when he started pimping out his kids, at least they were good at stuff. And not riding their father's coattails.
Saying, we all see what's happening with your son right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of hard to watch.
Yeah, it is.
Kids must be pretty proud of you.
Man, Disney really got to Stephen A. Smith because they're on ESPN's owned by Disney. And they're like, you can't make fun of our guy.
And with your son right now, it's kind of hard to watch.
The media is freaking so afraid of LeBron. You're all a bunch of babies.
Your own kids must be pretty proud of you.
That's something that I cherish every day.
He clearly took exception.
I also cherish my alleged side chicks.
Some of the things that he heard me say.
Mm-hmm.
And he confronted me about it.
Steven speaking out on First Take after a viral video captured their tense courtside showdown.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool in one manner that LeBron's defending his son. Okay, maybe if his son wasn't in the league, like if his son was like a video game streamer, which he is, and he should just do that for a living. If he was doing that and Stephen A. Smith made fun of him, fine. But he's a grown-ass adult. Yes, he's still a teenager, I believe, but he's in the National Basketball Association when he's not in the G League, okay? He's a grown-ass man. I think he can take criticism. Bunch of Gen Z participation trophy era we're living in.
LeBron's message, it appears the NBA champ says, keep my son out of this
Mm-hmm.
Can't repeat the words because they ain't suited for FCC airwaves.
Oh,
there was a quote that he gave in February of 2024. His son could play on the Lakers right now.
Yeah, if you want the Lakers to be bad.
And he was better than half the dudes in the NBA.
Oh, yeah. He ain't better than half the dudes in the NBA G League, let's be honest here.
And when he talked like that, and what have you, anything that goes awry as it pertains to his son, there's going to be a microscopic eye, even more intensified.
Yeah, we have a nepotism problem here in America. I see it all the time in the media and TV and radio and all this. People think that if their father's powerful and talented, that the kid's going to be just like that. And they're not.
On Bronny James, because of his Dad.
LeBron's played side by side with his 20-year-old son all season.
Oh, wow. And his son has sucked.
Steven stops short of apologizing for his Nepo baby commentary, calling it part of the job.
It is. You signed up, you forced everybody to draft your son when you could have got a great player in the lower first round.
I never would speak negatively about your son.
Why are you kissing his ass? You know how pathetic that is? Listen, I try to not rip into Stephen A. Smith a lot because it's clickbait and I have a lot of people that are friends with him. But at the same time, it's have some integrity. It's like when celebrities make a post and then they delete the post. It's just keep it up. Shut up.
I was talking about you. Meaning you, LeBron James.
Oh, wow. No, you're talking about his son. Now you're backtracking because all the bosses at ESPN are freaking out.
I have nothing but the best wishes for Bronny James.
Oh, whatever. I'm just ass kissing.
When you're raised as a journalist professionally, you don't want enemies, but you ain't paid to make friends.
Oh, cool, bro. You definitely don't have a lot of friends in the NBA. You might have friends in your real life, but in the NBA, I know.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
This is
Rick Ross.
It's me and Sky. It's cool and Dre.
Let's get right to it. Your man's locked up, but someone's gotta do it. Oh my. I-95 drive south for the winter. Got a trunk full of birds, they fly south for the winter. Yeah, I ain't tryna get locked up tonight, but I told him I will put that on my life. So I gotta ride. I'm a rider, I'm a provider. Type of chick to take the stand and say your honor. I was beside him all night, yes I promise. But I gotta have a picture, and that's the problem. I gotta type of chick to take the stand and say your honor. I was beside him all night, yes I promise. But I gotta have a picture, and that's the problem. I gotta
Maserati candy paint for that personal touch. You need a body or a bird, I'm the person to touch.
At a party, no searching my persons and such. I got Ninas and both of Nina's purses, they bust. Bill in my dough, they deliver my blow. On no cigarette boats, that's $1 million a float. See, I get it and whip it, sip it and flip it. It ain't just to ship it. I'm a Washington wizard, my soul in a hole. I feel so in control when I'm whipping the mold, smelling like cinnamon rolls. Got the Benz in black, big beamer in beige. You hate on me, no swinging, we swinging them K's. Can't cipher my sound, Ross beating the street. We got a load on the way, we eating this week. I'ma chill in Manhattan, take to work in the Bronx. Take a, leave a brick, I be in the blocks.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. This following segment has been brought to you by Amir Academy of Martial Arts at amiracademy.com. When I tell you they are the absolute best around, I'm a man of my words. 2700 22nd Street North, and that's in St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, boxing bags, workout room. Whatever the hell you need, go to Amir Academy of Martial Arts at amiracademy.com and tell them I sent you. This is also being brought to you by westchaseprinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. When I was at the Awakening Festival, I was passing out my business cards. So go to westchaseprinting.com and on the invoice, tell them I sent you. All right, we're going to come back on Happy Hour. Keep this party going and going. But we're going to record episode 8 of the Hammer and Hank Show, HAMMERIN Hank Show, which can be found on all the platforms by typing in Hammer and Hank. And there's a Spotify playlist with all 7 episodes. Episode 8 will be recorded today. And in honor of that, let's play Hanky's PSA.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour!
Hey, this is Roxanne Wilder, and you are listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hi, this is Rod Ryan from The Rod Ryan Show in Houston, Texas, and you're listening to The Happy Hour.
Stuck in gridlock? Let Happy Hour be your escape from the brake lights.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the the other stations are tuned in too.
Morning buzz with the Hoppy Hour handle. Friends getting hot like a midnight scandal.
I got it.
He's got the scoop, never whip, just ample.
Whatever.
Web news, hotter than a candle. Headphones on, feeling that beat. Ryan breaking news, no trick, no cheat. Celebrity gossip, source to the street. Dating tips on point, no retreat. Hoppy Hour moving fast in the mix. Morning show dropping stories that stick. Sex topics lit, won't call it
856.
Ryan's got the talk all the
49 Hobby. 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Happy Radio. You can always email me, RyanHappyRadio@gmail.com.
King gotta stay in the know. Ryan's got the dirt, making the flow.
I do.
From A-list stars to the love below. Hoppy Hour got you like a primetime show. Sunrise combo, real talk, nothing fake.
Yeah.
Sex, love, and fame for the audience to stake.
That's what we do.
Fans riding high, never hitting the brake. Morning hype on blast, better stay awake. Hoppy Hour moving fast in the mix. Morning show dropping stories that stick.
Whatever.
Sex topics lit, won't call it quits. Ryan's got the talk, all the winning hits.
Oh, Wendy Williams. I'm sure there will be more and more updates about it in the coming days in a news clip, and I'm sure TMZ will spend 25 freaking minutes on it. Well, Wendy Williams has 2 New York agencies launching a probe into her guardianship. So I guess people are finally looking into those conditions. As much as I can't stand Wendy Williams, she doesn't deserve to live like that. It's just kind of funny that her whole life she exploited everybody else, and now karma hit her. But this intro is a bop. You want to get the hottest girls on the dance floor? Ask the DJ to play this. This right here works. Or there's another intro to an urban show that I believe would get the club gone and gone and gone. Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey. I got it. Oh, what's going on? Oh, yeah. And the next time you're at the club, ask for the Wendy Williams or Steve Harvey intro. Or you could do the Hoppy Hour intro. Like if you really want to get the club going, you can do my intro. Make the panties drop. All right. I'm had enough of that. 856-49 Hoppy. Let me see here. Kristen Cavallari invites the co-hosts and co-stars of Laguna Beach to a live podcast taping. I'm very curious to see how this goes. If they're going to want anything to do with her, or if they will dodge her like a plague. We have a clip here on Hoppy Hour with Ryan Hoppy of Kristen Cavallari talking about her new flame. I believe she said before that it was a quarterback or something, or a professional athlete, and people were trying to guess. Her body count is like the unspoken thing of Hollywood. As I say about girls with big body counts, it's as long as a CBS receipt. Here she is.
No, I'm
This was on the Dumb Blonde podcast, which is the perfect show for her.
I'm kind of dating someone else now.
Can we know who it is?
I'm not going to say who it is, and it's really new, but
is he in the spotlight also?
He is a retired athlete.
We never found out who it was. They must be keeping it real private.
Which I will tell you.
You love the athletes.
Fuck, they love me, I think.
Yeah.
they always find me.
You give good head.
I love that.
But you're
a wag.
So I'm a fucking wag through and through.
Wife and girlfriend. No, it's not an STD. Although you might get one from a wag. It just sounds like an STD. Oh, I got the wag singing.
He's such a good guy, and it's new, but he checks all the boxes where I'm like, fuck, this is what I've been needing.
Got it.
So we'll see. He's
whatever. 856 49 Happy. I'm not sure what's in this video, but Alabama Barker launches her new boyfriend. Let's see here. If I hear any like TikTok music, I'm gonna have to stop because of copyright. All right, I can't. The black guy with some dready ass hair. Let me see who he is. He's an athlete at UCLA. Scooter Jackson. I bet he's screwing up in that thing. I wonder how Travis Barker feels about his daughter, or if he doesn't even care and that's why she acts the way she does. You know what I mean? I wonder if there's any part of him that cares, or if he's like, you know what, I'm too busy banging on Kourtnei. Joe Rogan says, hey, Kanye West, I know you think you've been texting me, but that ain't me. So I guess there's text messages going on that he sent. So supposedly a fake Joe Rogan said, I love the look of it, Kanye. The natural and simple look of the studio is very future. That's terrible grammar. I would love to sit down and speak with you, but I am honestly a bit uncomfortable with your latest tweets. Is there a way we can clear the air on this? And he said, that's what the idea is. And yes, I'm happy to know that the tweets make you uncomfortable. They are working, as you said. And then in quotes, I'm off the reservation, a.k.a. off the plantation. Kanye West, just take your bipolar meds, bro. I know you're not as creative when you do that. I would actually watch a Kanye West, Joe Rogan interview, but yeah, he's probably got a lot of Jewish investors in there. Justin Bieber, we don't owe anyone anything. Post cryptic message to social media. Justin Bieber's whole life is cryptic. Everything's got to be so over the top. He says, we have nothing to prove today. Just the gift of life today to accept and receive, even though he spells receive wrong. Nothing is owed to us, and we don't owe anyone anything. Well, I think you owe Selena an apology for cheating on her. Maybe it's just me. No. It's like the unspoken thing.
Hailey Bieber would like to be excluded from this TikTok narrative.
Oh, is it the fact that the narrative makes you look bad because you are bad?
Hailey's rep says the model did not, contrary to what an influencer has alleged, like a TikTok post mocking Selena Gomez.
Hailey Bieber's is the absolute worst. Justin couldn't pick between Selena and Hailey, and honestly, he picked the wrong one. But it's kind of like the Giselle thing with Bridget Moynihan and Tom Brady, or like Gypsy Rose and Ryan Anderson getting cheated on with that Ken Urker guy. It's like that thing where they're not officially split. The same thing with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. It's called cheating.
Hailey's rep tells E! News in a statement on March 9th.
They love to brag when E! News gets the inside scoop, because usually it's TMZ, so when E! News gets it, they're like, we did it. We did it. Shut up.
Hailey's rep tells E! News in a statement on March 9th, quote, this never happened. This entire story has been fabricated by a content creator looking to capitalize off of an old, tired narrative.
I mean, it is an old narrative, but it seems pretty accurate.
On March 6th, influencer Kourtnei Presto shares a TikTok.
Of course, the name would be Kourtnei.
Talk video showing an image of a screenshot of a like response that Hailey allegedly left on a February 14th clip.
Let's see here.
In that video, the TikToker mocks Interview magazine pictures of Selena and her fiancé Benny Blanco, commenting, "I genuinely can't decide which is the worst, and I have to look at these photos so you do too."
Oh, shut up. Benny and Selena are so freaking cute. If they last together, that's one thing. But currently, in this moment, as I'm talking to you, they're a cute couple, and that TikToker is jealous.
In her new post, Kourtnei films herself saying, "Hailey Bieber herself liked my TikTok. Don't necessarily come for me in the comments, but I was being a little shady to Selena Gomez."
I was going to critique someone for being shady to celebrities, but that's this whole show.
It was about these pictures, which they knew everyone was going to have some type of reaction to. The two celebs have often attempted to squash feud rumors that have resurfaced periodically since they first sparked in 2018.
Whatever, it's such a boring feud. It's a Catwoman and Selena Gomez and a side chick and Hailey.
The year Hailey and Justin married after a whirlwind romance, and months after he and Selena broke up following an 8-year on-again, off-again relationship.
I just look at like Hailey Bieber, and yeah, she's kind of hot, but she got that Baldwin face, and I don't know, she just seems freaking smarmy. You seem like you don't have a real conversation with her.
The two have also showed subtle nods of support to one another on social media.
We both blew the same guy.
And in October of 2022, the women posed for their first public picture together at the Academy Museum Gala in Los Angeles.
Oh, whatever. I don't know. I just wish them the best, but Hailey's always trying to rewrite her past of her time with Justin Bieber. Because Justin Bieber was like, do I want to be with a side chick or do I want to be with someone that's actually wifey material? You know he's freaking jealous of Benny Blanco that he gets to have her. He could have had Zelda, but he wanted to have the side chick. It's the unspoken thing. I see this here. Paris Jackson. Why does the human body upset you haters? I guess she wore a really scantily clad dress to 2025 Paris Fashion Week, which would make sense that Paris Jackson's at Paris Fashion Week. And that's the most bisexual thing I've ever heard. Hey, it's just my body. Because bisexual girls, I've dated 2 of them. And oh my goodness. And I've hooked up with other bisexual girls. And this girl that I used to dance with at high school dances named Jamie. Oh, she would grind on me in front of her boyfriend, but now she's into women. It kind of sucks. She's so freaking hot. I mean, women are lucky that Jamie's into women, but I had such a crush on her, and she was bisexual. There's something about bisexual girls that love me. They're also heartbreakers.
I don't really understand why the human body is a driving force for such discomfort.
Because people are not as open with their sexuality as Gen Z is.
So many people.
AKA promiscuous. Actually, Gen Z is really not that promiscuous. They can go 4 months without sex.
Like, it's just a body. It's just a body.
Got it.
On a human.
Whatever.
Which is an animal. We look at other naked animals.
All right, that's that bisexual, hippy-dippy girl nonsense. Yes, I know what you mean by kind of like being an animal, but we're actually human beings.
It's just a body. It's just a body on a human.
Got it.
Which is an animal.
Whatever.
We look at other naked animals all the time. I mean, some people.
Yeah, I mean, that's that age-old thing. I remember when I worked on Rover's Morning Glory, this girl that loved to go to nudist parties in Cleveland and that, which I bet those are gross. A Cleveland 10 is like a Florida 4 here. But I remember she's like, you need to free the nipple. And I always like kind of wonder, I'm like, isn't it kind of sexist that they're not allowed to show their nipple? I don't know.
Put dogs in sweaters, but like, and I'm guilty of that sometimes as well because it gets cold.
She's got that hungover voice. She was up all night partying.
When I'm traveling.
She's also really cute. But like I said, I attract bisexual girls.
And I have little dogs that need to stay warm.
Got it.
Because I've taken them out of their natural habitat. But
get to the point. You could have ended the video here. It's another 18 seconds.
We're just animals.
All right.
Don't get uncomfortable with our bodies.
I think it's more because you're Michael Jackson's daughter. Kind of daughter.
It's your body. You've got one. I've got one. We've all got one. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it.
She seems like the type of girl that would just fart in front of her partner. She seems a little too open with the human body. Whatever. So there's that. It's just very weird how freaking attractive Michael Jackson's daughter is, because I don't think that 2009 was 16 years ago. But there was this moment. I typed in Paris Hilton funeral and then Paris Jackson funeral. Remember this?
I want to say something.
This is Michael Jackson's funeral. Here's his daughter. Who would have known that she'd go on to be what she is? Which is not a good or bad thing, but a free spirit. I was watching this live at a hotel room in Wisconsin Dells.
I just wanted to say, speak up, sweetheart, speak up.
Oh my God, I feel like it was the other day.
Get close. Ever since I was born, Daddy has been the best father you could ever imagine. And I just wanted to say I love him so much.
I remember I was just like, damn, that was emotional. My favorite Michael Jackson song has to be Rock With You. All night. Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick. No bad blood between the stars, director says, responds to fans online. Here's Blake Lively out and about at another Simple Favor premiere at South by Southwest.
Blake, what is it back with Anna? Oh, it's the best. I'm so happy.
God, everything she says, she sounds so freaking fake.
This way.
This way. Shut up.
Blake, you look beautiful. You look gorgeous.
Bunch of ass kissers. Are your lips sore from repeatedly kissing her ass? All right, so there she is meeting fans. She looks pretty good, can't lie. But can't stand her personality. Dana White, welcome to the State Boys. He greeted Tristan and Andrew Tate at an event. So you really can't hear much because it's set in a big room. I'm indifferent on Andrew Tate because some of what Andrew Tate says about breakups is good. That like if you're ever feeling sad about a breakup, that is energy that could not be replaced. But at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, he likes to sex traffic women and is a scumbag.
Tate, can you please explain exactly how to get over a breakup? I just went through a major breakup and you have never explicitly spoken about the topic.
Sure, I'll talk about it. First things first is that going through a breakup sucks.
Yeah.
And every single man out here, no matter what they say, understands how bad it is to go through a breakup and understands what heartbreak's like. It's difficult, it's not easy. I'd actually like to argue that men feel more heartbroken than women. I think that's
facts.
I think
so. Like some of what he's saying right now is good, but it's like you're a scumbag.
It's true, and I think it's because one of the possessive element that we have, the idea of her being with someone else hurts.
Freaking weird.
More than the idea of you being with someone else to her, and
yeah, she don't give a crap.
And secondly, because you have a lot less options than she has instantly.
All right, so like I would watch some of that when I went through my breakup, but you can be a little toxic. You're telling me that he can be toxic? Whoa! All right, we're gonna come back in happy hour and keep this party going after this.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppy of Hoppy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Strong women we are. Got a minute, no limit, strong women we are. But I'm girls that like to be
both of us on the catwalk representing our culture. Where the time and day has changed, where the women wear the pants without changing the last names. Where the word diva, diva, mean diva, viva, we run Las Vegas. The stock exchange, bangs, and we got claim to the change. All the go on, all the girl needs. It's just all those simple things like to be careful, to have them be there for you. Those sweet things, that's all a girl really wants. Well, them girls that like to be in charge when the heat get too hot, they just keep turning it on. Never let them see that you sweat, you gotta go hard. Let us win them with them, that's willing to take it hard. Well, them girls that like to be in charge when the heat get too hot, they just keep turning it on. Never let them see that you sweat, you gotta go hard. Let us win them with them, that's willing to take it hard. We are too confident, being held off to fail, never happen again. We don't wait, we get paid for our trade. Nowadays we sip lemonade. Instead of doing what he want, we do what we want. Finding homes in Geneva. Now when they say our name it rains, and that means more than fame. All the go on, all the girl needs. It's just all those simple things like to be careful, to have them be there for you. It's those sweet things, that's all a girl really wants. Well, them girls that like to be in charge when the heat get too hot, they just keep turning it on. Never let them see that you sweat, you gotta go hard. Let us win them with them, that's willing to take it hard. Well, them girls that like to be in charge when the heat get too hot, they just keep turning it on. Never let them see that you sweat, you gotta go hard. Let us win them with them, that's willing to take it hard. Well, them girls that like to be in charge when the heat get too hot, they just keep turning it on. Never let them see that you sweat, you gotta go hard. Let us win them with them, that's willing to take it hard. Well, them girls that like to be in charge when the heat get too hot, they just keep turning it on. Never let them see that you sweat, you gotta go hard. Let us win them with them, that's willing to take it hard.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afuera Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RyanHoppe Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour. Keep this party going and going.
Doors closing. And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour.
Me, Ryan, Hoppe.
Hey, this is Frank Kramer from the Heidi and Frank Show on 95.5 KLOS in Los Angeles, and you are listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, it's MJ from the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM Tampa Bay, and you're listening to the Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
This is Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey. Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. Spin the dial, tune in. It's Happy Hour Show. Out of Tampa Bay, where the good vibes flow. Ryan Hoppe got the scoop, hot gossip and toast. Celebrity news, dating tips, we all in the know. Happy Hour with Ryan is the place to be. Celebrity buzz, the love line's free. 8564946773. Call up, spill your tea, live on the frequency. Talking about stars, scandals, and affairs.
Oh, we do.
Hollywood Hills, the K-pop flares.
I got it.
Embrace it down, no drama, he spares.
A little bit of drama.
And if you dare, Happy Hour.
A healthy amount.
Place to be. Celebrity buzz, the love line's free. 8564946773.
That's 856-49 Hoppe.
Talking about stars.
You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. Always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com.
Happy Hour with Ryan. It's the place to be.
Happy Hot Topic.
Game, set, match. On Sunday, March 9th, Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet were spotted enjoying a date night at the BNP Paribas Open near Palm Springs.
God, you know they have a lot of sex. She's all freaking touchy on them.
The reality star rocked a red crop top, while the Oscar nominee
Her
sported
boobs are about to pump out.
a white and green Adidas jacket. In photos published from their outing, the couple interlocked their arms as they chugged back drinks.
Someone commented in the comment section, poor guy. No, you're a poor guy because you can't get high.
The Kylie Cosmetics founder was also seen placing her hand on top of her boyfriend's and kissing his cheek. Plus, the pair was joined by the makeup mogul's sister, Kendall Jenner, according to video posted on social media. Kylie also shared some snaps of their outing on her Instagram stories, including a shot of her outfit as well as of the court and her bag. This isn't the first time the couple have enjoyed watching tennis matches together.
Yeah, he seems like he'd be in the freaking tennis.
Back in September 2023, they attended the U.S. Open in New York City, where they packed on the PDA.
They're an interesting couple because he's got the big personality, but she's got quite the body count.
During that outing, the duo were also photographed kissing, as well as wrapping their arms around one another and taking each other's picture.
Oh, freaking douchey. 856-49 Hoppe.
Happy Hot Topic.
You better not mess with Rihanna's kids. Just a day after the pop star shared never-before-seen photos of her sons, 2-year-old RZA and 1-year-old Riot.
Yeah, I love this new thing that celebrities are doing where they're hiding their kids.
She's now firing back at critics. In honor of International Women's Day, March 8th, Rihanna took to Instagram to post 2 sweet snaps of her in the hospital after giving birth to her babies.
Oh, isn't that
captioning the post, "By far the most powerful thing I've ever done as a woman. My little miracles. Hashtag International Women's Day.
Hell yeah. God, she's so freaking hot.
And yes, I gave birth in pearls and sunglasses. Don't ask, a lot was happening. And just a day later, the 37-year-old responds to a user's comment on a repost of the pics that reads, "I hate their names so bad." With Riri then clapping back, quickly turning the tables on the hater and their name, replying, "Okay, Tatiana."
Yeah, I love how these celebrities think they're so brave when they're going after haters, but you're actually giving them what they want.
The Grammy winner who shares RZA and Riot with partner A$AP Rocky has previously shared the special meanings behind her kids' unique monikers. With firstborn RZA being named in honor of Wu-Tang Clan member RZA, whose real name is Robert Fitzgerald Diggs. And just last month, she revealed that Riot's name came courtesy of fellow musician Pharrell Williams. Telling Harper's Bazaar in an interview published February 22nd, he gave us this name thinking it was going to be a girl because he had seen something online. Pharrell is very deep.
Oh, is he? 'Cause I'm happy. All right, 856-49-HUBBY. 856-494-6773. Let's see how long there's a thing coping with daylight savings time change. We'll just get over it.
Happy hot topic.
Yeah, it freaking sucks, but whatever.
So if you woke up a little bit tired, that's because you may have lost an hour of sleep overnight.
I love how like the news anchors talk. They always talk like this. Like we're fun guys.
So if you woke up a little bit tired, that's because you may have lost an hour of sleep. Overnight daylight saving time went into effect in most of the country. So let's talk about what that means for your health with ABC News medical correspondent Dr. Darian Sutton right here.
What up, Dan?
With that, Dr. Darian, thank you so much for joining us here. Hope you're okay, not struggling as much as Whit Johnson.
I feel terrific. What are you talking about?
This switch is always controversial,
Yes.
right? We fall back and then we spring forward. What does this mean for our health? Because there's a real impact here.
It's been incredibly controversial. You know, it's even been brought to Congress, and unfortunately, it has not been made in terms of a decision. In terms.
Yeah, Trump was like, I don't want to do something that's 50-50. I'm like, you're bombastic about everything else. What the hell's wrong with you?
Of what we should do in daylight savings time, and the outcome remains unclear. But what is clear is that small changes in sleep, even small decreases, can detrimentally affect your health, increasing stress hormones.
Yeah, I'm feeling great today, but I'm also bipolar.
That increases our risk of heart attacks and strokes, principally among women and older adults in the first 2 days after this shift change. So you have to pay attention.
Whatever. Get over it. 856-49-HUBBY.
Happy hot topic.
Guys, we haven't heard from Harry Styles. I feel like people ask me all the time, what's going on with Harry Styles?
Yeah.
We know he was training for that marathon. He just had a great marathon.
Yeah.
Well, no worries if you're a Harry Styles fan. Next big gig could be indoors. Won't have to worry about the rain. Vegas Sphere over here. New York
A 35-show residency.
Post reporting that Harry's in talks for a 35-show residency, all in Sphere at Vegas. No official word yet on that, but we're going to keep our eyes out.
All right. And we'll keep checking back. Carson Daly. Here's an example of the rich and elite always getting what they want and how I can't stand it.
Happy hot topic.
This morning, a court-appointed lawyer has recommended that corruption charges against New York City Mayor Eric Adams should be dropped.
Yeah, Eric Adams just has that, like I say every show, Ryan Reynolds has that bitch slap fish. You want to slap me, little bitch.
The attorney also wrote that prosecutors
I hate corruption. Almost as much as I hate nepotism.
Should be barred from ever reviving the charges against Adams. Meantime, sources are telling NBC News 2 federal prosecutors in Manhattan who worked on the case were placed on leave Friday and then escorted out of their building by...
That doesn't sound sketchy.
Who worked on the case were placed on leave Friday and then escorted out of their building by federal officials. The move by the Justice Department to drop the case shortly after President Trump took office set off a string of resignations by career prosecutors.
Yeah. Trump will do that, and then every Today Show video has this.
Hey, thanks for watching.
No problem, Al Roker Jr. Or that was Mancow's co-host, Al Roker, I mean.
Don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC.
Yeah, I'm usually sleeping in.
Happy
Olivia Culpo is pregnant. The former Miss Universe is expecting her first child with NFL.
She does look like a Miss Universe. I had no idea that Christian McCaffrey's wife was Miss Universe.
Olivia Culpo is pregnant. The former Miss Universe is expecting her first child with NFL star Christian McCaffrey. Olivia announces on social media. The exciting news comes after Olivia teased her pregnancy in a photo dump on Instagram in October, captioning the pics, a little bit of everything lately, but it was
a little bit of Monica in my life.
was one particular picture with Christian's hand on her stomach.
Hell yeah.
That really got fans wondering. The couple,
with her pregnancy cravings, she has access to the best food around.
tied the knot in a luxurious Rhode Island wedding ceremony over the summer after 5 years together. Olivia walked down the aisle in a white long-sleeve Dolce & Gabbana.
She's got these eyes. They're so freaking cute.
After 5 years together, Olivia walked down the aisle in a white long-sleeve Dolce & Gabbana ball gown with a long veil. When it came to her wedding day...
When they said ball gown, I thought they were going to say ball gag. I was like, oh my goodness.
She told People magazine of her dress, "I loved every part of my wedding. I love my husband and the people we got to celebrate that day with. The choices that I made are because I wanted to feel like they're choices I could be proud of in 50 years. As for her plans to have kids after her wedding, she jokingly said in a TikTok back in 2023.
I feel like the day after my wedding, I'm just going to rip out my IUD and start trying immediately.
Olivia and Christian first started dating back in 2019 before announcing their engagement in April 2023.
Oh, good for them. And then there is this right here.
Happy Hot Topic.
We want to talk a little bit more about this and bring in our legal analyst and civil rights attorney, Ariva Martin. Ariva, good to see you. A confession is pretty convincing as a piece of evidence, but we also know that false confessions do happen for a number of reasons. What is your reaction to this interview?
You're right, Phil. False confessions do happen, but this is going to be a really difficult claim for Dwayne Davis to make. He wrote a book, a memoir, in 2019 where he basically confessed to the killing. And now for him to say, I didn't read the book, I was under duress to write the book, the police fed me information, it raises a lot of credibility questions. Now, obviously, this case has some holes in it. The prosecution has never recovered a murder weapon. As far as we know, there are no eyewitnesses, so it's a very circumstantial case. And
yeah, the whole Tupac thing's so freaking sketchy.
It's the confession of Dwayne Davis, but the
These are my confessions.
prosecutors remained steadfast that they believe they have enough evidence to convict Dwayne Davis.
Convict you.
Yeah, there was that memoir, and then also the piece of video that Aaron played in his story of him.
Whatever.
Saying, yeah, the shot came from the back, but I'm not going to really talk about it. There are things like that that stack up on each other. As it stands now, how strong do you think their case is against him?
I think the case is really strong. Look, the prosecutors have been working on this case for decades, sometimes more robustly than others. But this is a case that has eluded law enforcement for decades.
All right, so there's that. 856-49-HOPPY. I'm trying to kind of go through this a little fast because today I'm interviewing Virginia Sinicki from the KVJ show on 97.9 WRMF in West Palm Beach. And I'm also doing the Hammer and Hank show, so I'm trying to have my own little what do you call it? Free time.
Happy Hot Topic.
Let's get Elon in here so you guys can work things out. Elon?
It's Michael Myers as Elon on SNL.
Mike Myers returns to the SNL stage as Elon Musk. The comedian reprises his role of the Tesla Motors CEO and special advisor to President Donald Trump.
I love when they show these B-roll footage of Elon and he's doing this stupid pose like, what did I do? And he's so freaking stupid.
During the cold open for the March 8th episode
Jackass.
of Saturday Night Live.
Let's get Elon in here so you guys can work things out. Elon?
Doesn't even sound like Trump. Just bring back Alec Baldwin and make sure he doesn't bring a gun. You know SNL is not funny when they got the stupid That's my rule. Whenever you got clapping, it's because it's not funny. If you were to take out the laughter or clapping on SNL, you wouldn't be laughing.
It's me, tech support. Oh, I'm just kidding.
All right. As much as I can't stand Elon, man, SNL does not do a good job of being funny. As of right now, Twitter is down. It says the Daily Mail, and it's good news for us. The homophobic people are going to have to go somewhere else to be terrible. And Sabrina Carpenter flashes her underwear after a raunchy performance in Britain, and she offended the Brits. I love how the Brits are trying to act prude. You guys literally created Lily Phillips and Bonnie Bloom. Widow sues Vegas hotel after soulmate husband died during $1,000 encounter with a prostitute. He died of a fentanyl overdose there. That's gotta friggin' suck. That your husband was seen hanging out with a pimp and then he overdoses on fentanyl. It's always the religious people that are the biggest sluts. Halsey is going through her insane era as she's going through a dirtbag phase, as she's posting pictures of her with no makeup on, with raggedy hair and a bikini. Oh, I'd have sex with her. She's a good-looking woman. Mm-hmm. She's bad at love. That was her song. And then I saw this here. Stock market tumbles as Trump stokes recession fears with bleak update on the economy. I feel like he's not even trying. I'm not saying I know how the economy works. Not saying I'm your guide. Break down numbers. I'm definitely not what's his name? Dave Ramsey, but you're not even trying. You're just like, whatever. I'm just going to roll over. Trump's the worst.
Turn it down, catch Hoppe on the airwaves. Talking blunt joints, saying all the smoky pathways.
So sure.
All the papers tight, blaze them up, elevate.
Got it.
Mornings with the green, starts the day with heavyweight.
Witness. Alright. You got your joint, your blunt, your bong, your gravity bong, your joint, your blunt, your vape, your pen, whatever you have. Your edible, your THC oil. Whatever you have, let's get freaking high. Let me pause that. Alright. Let me make sure I don't have the music playing in the background. Alright. Because I'm recording this as a chill room. Alright, let me grab my pen. You guys ready for the hit? Let's celebrate this freaking Monday. I dedicate this hit. Like, you know, when you go to a bar and they do cheers and you cheers to something, or if you go to a kava bar, you say bula. This is the smoke up, and I dedicate this to the fucking original elite that are screwing us over. But you're not getting in our way, buddy boy. No, you're not. Nepotism, you're not getting in the way. It's just creating bad morning radio. All right, let's take the hit of this pen. You ready? I'm going to count to 3. A 1, a 2, a 3. All right, let's go. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. One more, baby. Come sit on my lap. I'll shred a pen. This is from Marijuana Moment. For the longest time, I thought it was Marijuana Movement. That's how high I am.
Take the green ride.
I read it wrong. Marijuana offers hope for treating chronic pain and reducing use of other medications. New study shows. Duh. Next up on Weed News, Connecticut committee takes up bill to decriminalize shrooms.
From dispensary,
shrooms are definitely not for everybody.
Hoppe got the scoop.
If you're willing to cry a whole bucket of tears, but like if you're going through a bad breakup,
every puff, every hit,
you just want to face it and heal. August 2023, I cried so friggin' much because of shrooms, but it healed me. Finally, New Mexican House and Senate lawmakers approve bill to strengthen employment protection for medical marijuana patients. The problem is they live in New Mexico.
Happy hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com. Happy hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppe of Hoppe Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around.
Watch everybody. That's real. Look here, dirty. I'm telling you, playboy. If you gonna do it, get to it. Get to it. Trap boys. What?
Yo, 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 Escalade stupendous, Cadillacs and Benzes. Money ain't a thing, I'm off the chain when I spin it. Pull up in the truck, automatic start. Get it out with the strap, 17 shots, tear your club apart. Gangsta, stay cheap and banger. Strippers on stage, tell them gon' get this paper. Come up out the thong, this where you belong. Look around the room, you ain't done nothing wrong. Yeah, I rock diamonds out of ragdoll camp, flossing arm length chains with that platinum stamp. You wanna laugh with Escalade? Lay up in the shade. If your ass twerk, then that ass get paid. Girl, you bout these dollars? Meet me in the den. Give up all your morals and make these Benjamins. Sin and sin again. So come and bring your friends and bring the one that's talking about. I then.
It's damn if I do, damn if you don't. Knick-knack, paddywhack, drop it where them dollars at. Take it to the floor, gotta stack low. Live for it, die for it, you know it, I know. It's damn if I do, damn if you don't. Knick-knack, paddywhack, drop it where them dollars at. Take it to the floor, gotta stack low. Live for it, die for it, you know it, I know.
Okay, this how it's gon' be, just you and I. With nasty toys, slow grind when you joyride. I'm a nasty boy, nasty by nature. Love them all as they block draws. The head fakers prefer the rump shakers, y'all. No lie, now drop it to the south and pull them thongs to the side. I gets high, riding in my Jeep, pushing through your strip out to scoop some candy feet. Like I'm sweet, the type that don't speak. Finesse them for a week, and after that we hit the sheets. Player, beach stalker, rhyme author, beach banging must be something in the world tonight. You can go though, but don't bother running up, cause I'm the type to South call ya. I ain't a psycho, but you can call me Norman. I'm at the telly cutting something briefing on me.
Damn if I do, damn if you don't. Knick-knack, paddywhack, drop it where them dollars at. Take it to the floor, gotta stack low. Live for it, die for it, you know it, I know. It's damn if I do, damn if you don't. Knick-knack, paddywhack, drop it where them dollars at. Take it to the floor, gotta stack low. Live for it, die for it, you know it, I know it.
Thick goods when I'm craving, backs I love to cave them. Some say I'm player hating, laughing at them cats that save them. But game, no game, and here is no game. What you think this is? Oh, you dealing with the pro, man. Close range specialist, sicker than the exorcist. Never have to ask or beg, I just insist. It's like this, chicks like, so why not serve them all like a Vince Carter first step? Keep it hot to death, and equip that sex with neck, and you just might have found your exit out the project. Freaky diggies, you wanna meet me? Make fantasies reality, girl, come and see me. Sin to lead them knees weak, midsection greasy. You don't please me, you'll be gone. It's just that easy.
It's damn if I do, damn if you don't. Knick-knack, paddywhack, drop it where them dollars at. Take it to the floor, gotta stack low. Live for it, die for it, you know it, I know. It's damn if I do, damn if you don't. Knick-knack, paddywhack, drop it where them dollars at. Take it to the floor, gotta stack low. Live for it, die for it, you know it, I know it.
Doors closing. Now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Hoppe Hour.
Hey, this is Meredith from O and the Freak Show on Wild 94.1 in Tampa Bay, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, this is Drew Lane, and you're listening to Florida radio legend Ryan Hoppe.
He had daddy issues and is attracted to women with them.
Hoppe Hour. Hoppe Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Oh, yeah, let's go. I got it.
Turn the radio up, it's time for a thrill. Ryan's here with the latest spiel.
Oh, I am.
Sex and stars and love so real. Hoppe Hour hits with a funky feel. Date nights crashing like a scene at dawn. It's the gossip train that you're riding on.
I got it.
Got the scoop from dusk to morn. On this throwback ride, we all belong. Hoppe, 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 it's the hour we crave. Ryan's got the juice and the beats that wave.
Whatever.
Up, feel the love, let your heart behave. Tune in now, don't you misbehave.
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
Can you just shut up for 1 second?
Life is too short to work with people who
Yeah, it's like talking about yourself, Blake Lively.
Days after hiring an ex-CIA agent to be her crisis manager, Blake's mission in court today was clear.
I wonder if there's any part of Blake Lively that regrets all this.
Keep private info and the group chat on lockdown.
Have they set themselves up for a bunch of embarrassment, especially with high-profile friends like, say, Taylor Swift, whose information now could be put out there and their texts back and forth could be exposed to the public?
Having discussed Taylor Swift, she is in the middle of it. She is a potential witness. And as a potential witness, she
she's freaking out.
can be deposed. Blake Lively is saying, not only do we want a protective order, but we want certain portions to be attorney's eyes only, which means the parties can't even see it.
Yeah, I get so freaking tired of hearing all these attorneys on this show. It's blah, 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 blah.
Only the lawyers.
This morning's hearing was heated and lasted about an hour and a half.
Oh, God, can you imagine an hour and a half of your short life doing that?
The ruling is expected in the next few days, but tomorrow, Blake prepares to step into the spotlight in Texas.
Look at me. Shut up.
I want to make you pay.
The actress and co-star Anna Kendrick are expected to attend the premiere of Another Simple Favor at the South by Southwest Film and TV Festival.
Every picture they show of Blake Lively smiling just looks forced.
Blake does not have any interviews scheduled.
Of course, because she's hiding like a coward.
The sequel shot in Capri, Italy, after Blake rapped It Ends With Us.
I went there and I was like, I need to blow up my whole life and move my family here. This is the best place I've ever been.
And changing sides?
You gotta leave him.
Brandon Sklenar, who showed early support for Blake, has seemingly become neutral.
Yeah, he heard about the evidence. Because Blake's the freaking worst.
He was spotted out wearing what some think is a show of support for Justin Baldoni.
It's like a little rose on his shirt.
At Sunday's Vanity Fair Oscar bash, he had on what appears to be the same pink floral brooch that Justin wore to the It Ends With Us premiere 7 months ago.
This is your night, mister.
No, this isn't my night.
Justin Baldoni seems like an okay guy. Like, I'm sure he has his flaws, but compared to Blake Lively,
E.T. reached out to Brandon's team, but they
I love that. E.T. does it. E! News does it. We reached out
7 months ago.
This is your night, mister.
No, this isn't my night.
E.T. reached out to Brandon's team, but they did not respond.
Yeah, they just are like, we probably should not have spoken up. All right, what's going on here?
Whoa! Happy hot topic!
Blake Lively steps out for the premiere of Another Simple Favor amid the Justin Baldoni drama.
Yeah, she's probably freaking annoying to be around there. Look at me, look at me.
The actress, who reprises her role as Emily Nelson in the upcoming movie, which is a sequel to 2018's A Simple Favor, arrives at the South by Southwest Film Festival March 7th, rocking a short-sleeve A-line dress with a polka dot hemline for the occasion, along with a retro-style coordinating do. Blake also meets with fans to sign autographs and snap a few selfies.
I want to do some good PR. I've never been nice to a person a day in my life, but I want to be nice now.
Meanwhile, her co-star, Anna Kendrick, keeps it edgy in a black strapless bustier top and
hell yeah, she's so much prettier.
Sleek black trousers. 2 weeks before the premiere, fans saw Blake and Anna, who returns to her role as Stephanie Smothers, reunite in the Another Simple Favor trailer.
I think about her all the time.
What's this?
The faceless blonde I thought I knew. Was she a glamorous PR executive? Or a cold-blooded killer?
Sounds freaking terrible. Let me see if there's anything else. Not really. And then there's this.
A Simple Favor director Paul Feig claps back at Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick.
Oh, wow. I can't wait to hear what this boomer has to say.
Feud rumors. The director, who worked with the two actresses on the 2018 film A Simple Favor and its recently released sequel Another Simple Favor, responds to YouTuber Melanie King's allegation on X March 7th that Lively was terrified to walk the carpet at the new movie's premiere at SXSW.
It's all first world problems, honey.
That day because Anna is pissed and never wants to work with her again.
Yeah. Anna doesn't hold back.
Feig responded to the post March 8th saying, you're wrong.
Oh my God, I'm going to protect my paper.
Rumors of an alleged feud between Lively, who's participating.
Of course there's a feud. She has a feud with everybody.
Patient at the event marked her first solo appearance since the start of her ongoing legal battle with Justin Baldoni, and Kendrick were also fueled when the actresses did not pose for photos together on
it's such a big deal. Kind of is.
Their own at SXSW, as they had at promotional events.
Wow. They have some really stupid freaking reporters. South by Southwest. SXSW. Wow. Maybe I could read news.
For the original comedy.
I'd be badass.
At Another Simple Favor premiere,
Actually, that's not true. I'm only good off the cuff.
Twilight alum offered a cryptic response after being asked what it was like to reunite with her co-star. In a now viral video shared by Entertainment Tonight, March 7th, Kendrick can be heard replying, Lively, on the other hand, told the outlet at the event that being back with her co-star was the best.
So she's doing the whole fake killing them with kindness thing, even though she was probably a bitch to Anna Kendrick, but now that she's got all this bad PR.
Kendrick had shared a more positive description of her experience reuniting with the Gossip Girl alum in an interview released in October, telling people at the time, "It was lovely. I think that those characters have such weird chemistry that it's so fun to just get the gang back together, and it does feel a little bit like riding a bike." 2 months after the interview was published, Lively sued Baldoni, her It Ends With Us director and co-star, for sexual harassment and...
All right, we know.
Happy Hot Topic!
Some of those videos just keep talking. It's like, shut up!
Michael Jackson's son, Prince Jackson, is continuing to support his father's legacy.
That's good.
The 28-year-old,
even though your dad was a creep,
makes a rare appearance for the premiere of MJ the Musical at the Lyric Theatre, Star City in Sydney, Australia.
I've been seeing MJ billboards around Tampa for the MJ musical, and I was like, I didn't know Todd Schnitt's in a musical now.
On March 8th, Prince flashes a smile as he walked the red carpet in a casual blue suit. Prince's appearance comes a year after he was joined by his sister Paris Jackson and brother Biggie Blanket Jackson on the red carpet for the premiere of MJ the Musical.
Whatever.
At the Prince Edward Theatre in London, England. The show is also playing in Hamburg, Germany, as well as continuing its run on Broadway in New York City.
Tampa, too.
MJ the Musical first premiered on Broadway in
Why are we leaving out Tampa?
2022, and explores the late singer's creative process as he prepared for his dangerous world tour. Michael died at the age of 50 in 2009 from acute propofol intoxication.
Wow, he would have been 66 now.
The Los Angeles County Coroner's Office also cites benzodiazepine effect as another condition contributing to his death. Prince tells the Associated Press in December, "I come from a very rich family history, and those are some big shoes to fill. I don't know if I ever could, but I wear it like a badge of honor."
Whatever. Wendy Williams was at a hospital to determine her mental capacity. I don't really care either way, but I think the Free Wendy movement with TMZ and Hoppe Hour talking about it's really helping. Why did I say helping? It's my ADHD combining words. So we have a TMZ news clip, and we also have this footage of her walking out of the courthouse. So let's hear her walking out of the courthouse first. Oh, jeez. It shows her sitting down with a cane.
Wendy, how are you?
Wendy, what's going on?
What up, Wendy? You ruin people's lives, but now that your life is ruined, you're pretty quiet.
Wendy, how are you feeling today? I know you said that you needed help.
She looks so out of it. Good conversations going on here. She's being walked out by security guards.
Your appearances for this week?
So then she walks into ambulance. I don't know why she walked into an ambulance. It's weird. Like, they're not treating her normally. Like, yeah, she's pretty friggin' awful, but why are you putting her in an ambulance? Jesus Christ.
Knight in shining armor to get her out of this guardianship in the embodiment of one Joe Tacopina.
Yeah, she wants A$AP Rocky's attorney. I want A$AP Rocky's attorney, and I don't even want to be in legal trouble, but he seems like a good dude.
What he would look in armor. How he'd look in armor. We saw him go into battle, jacked. We saw him go into battle for A$AP Rocky.
Yeah, he made the juror believe that he used the prop gun. They just let him go because Rihanna showed up. And she was like, you know what? I want to make sure my baby daddy doesn't go to prison.
Successfully getting him acquitted of the assault charges here in L.A. But now Joe Tacopina is considering, or I mean, I guess at this stage it's possible. He's talked to Wendy. Wendy talked to him. Wendy really likes him. And, you know.
Yeah, if he were to get Wendy off, in more ways than one. No, but seriously, if he were to get her off and he gets A$AP Rocky and Wendy off, oh my God, would he be invited to the barbecue?
There's a process where you have to get approved by the judge and the whole thing, but Joe's her guy. It's pretty clear he is very interested in this case, whether or not he actually signs on. We know this because you spoke to him. You know where my money is, right? That he's going to do it. I know you're hoping he does, but you spoke to him.
Did you bet money, Harvey?
On the Two Angry Men podcast. Which was Three Angry Men with Joe there. This is a big deal because all of this has been done in private. Everything's sealed. You can't go into the courtroom when the judge rules. Talking about Wendy's case. Wendy's been like a prisoner in this assisted living facility where she can't even get off the floor. And so we talked about that in the podcast, and I kind of pushed him on this a little bit. Something happened in the middle, too, that was just nuts. What I am told is that Wendy Williams wants to hire you, Joe, to get out of this guardianship.
Here's all I'll say about that. I watched your documentary. I was almost moved to tears when I watched that. And I was, quite frankly, a little bit outraged. And I have to look into it. I really do, Harvey.
I wouldn't mind the money if she has money.
You know, I have spoken to them. And look, when I feel something's wrong and I feel people are being wrong, you know, it gets my gander up.
Hey, guys, I'm literally sitting here and somebody from Wendy's camp just sent me this. Vanity Fair just posted a long article on Wendy and the documentary. Nobody's saying that Wendy can't leave a building. This is Sabrina Morrissey, The Guardian. Wendy's 2 trips to Florida for her son's college graduation and her father's 94th birthday. But this has become a threat. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm going to weigh in on this. The judge, I'm told, and I'm getting this through Wendy, the judge initially said she couldn't go to Florida for her dad's 94th birthday and reversed it after the documentary came out. She was able to go for 2 days. Yeah, the judge allowed her to go for her son's graduation. That said, in the 30 days before my interview with her, which was on January 20th, she had been outside to get fresh air twice, both times to go to the dentist.
Wow. Yeah, they even let mob bosses go out on furloughs for a funeral or something like that, right? This is a woman
She's a prisoner in this room.
Oh, so does Joe Tucapina know some mob bosses? Mm-hmm.
I mean, that is, to characterize it as she's free to go.
It's ridiculous.
All right, it is ridiculous. All right, let me do this right here. Any other show would have edited this out with Vox Pro and done a perfect commercial break entrance. Me, I'm never perfect a day in my life. 856-49-HOPPY. It's 856-494-6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. This show is for the hardworking average Joe and Jane that grind in life. I don't care if you lived in the U.S. or the U.K. As long as you're listening to my show, that's all that matters. And tell everybody about it. All right. If you're listening on the radio, don't touch that dial. If you're listening on a streaming device after searching HOPPE Radio, keep listening or whatever. We'll be right back on Happy Hour after this, and we'll wrap things up. Hang on.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
Doors closing.
And now, something completely different.
It's time for Hoppe in the morning.
It's Happy Hour.
Hey, this is Rick Rumble from Rumble in the Morning on FM 99 in Norfolk, Virginia. And you are listening to Happy Hour with my buddy, Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, what's up? It is Kevin Ralston, host of the KVJ Show, and you are listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, this is Miguel Fuller from the Miguel and Holly Show, and you are listening to Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, it's MJ from the MJ Morning Show on Q105, 104.7 FM Tampa Bay, and you're listening to the Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Hey, this is Eric Zane. You're like, who? Yeah, I know. Anyway, you're listening to Ryan Hoppe. Happy Hour. This motherfucker is resilient as shit. Everybody tries to rub Ryan's fucking face in dog shit, and then he always picks himself up. I love that. Fuck everybody, give them the finger and kick their ass, Ryan Hoppe.
Because someone needs to say it. Happy Hour with Ryan Hoppe is here for you.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Hoppe in the morning.
Yeah.
Tune in and you'll see.
I got it.
And Hoppe's got the magic. It's live on your frequency. Happy Hour with Ryan. Start your day with a cheer. Turn that dial to Hoppe. We'll make your morning clear. Join us for the laughter, music and good vibes. Ryan's got the answers to brighten up your ride. Happy Hour with Ryan. Start your day with a cheer. Turn that dial to Hoppe. We'll make your morning clear. News and jokes together. Make your mornings bright. Live with Ryan Hoppe. We're setting things just right. Happy Hour with Ryan. Start your day with a cheer. Turn that dial to Hoppe. We'll make your morning clear.
856 49 Hoppy. Last segment. It's 856 494 6773. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppy Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppyRadio@gmail.com.
Happy Hot Topic.
I feel like Beavis and Butthead when I sing this. Beavis, titties. Oh, sure.
Welcome to TMZ Live. Harvey Levin here.
Girls here.
There was a stunning development today in the death of Gene Hackman and his wife, Betsy. Gene Hackman was not the first to die. A lot of people thought that was the case.
Yeah, it's making you wonder why I don't know. We'll find out.
Gene Hackman died a full week after his wife, Betsy, died. And now we know the cause of death.
It's very weird. Like, you live this life, like Nipsey Hussle says it. We live this marathon life because one day we're all going to die. But it's funny, like, you live this life, you make all these movies, you make the classic known as Hoosier, which is a great basketball movie. Because this just in, I like basketball. I don't know if you know that. But then, like, to have all this attention about your death, I mean, if you were to tell them.
For both of them. And as Harvey said, what they revealed, the sheriff and the medical examiner there in Santa Fe County, New Mexico, revealed that Betsy died first. They believe, on the evidence they have at this point, it was February 11th, and that she died from hantavirus. Hantavirus is a respiratory disease.
It sounds terrible.
That is particular to the Southwest, and you
contract it from rodents oftentimes.
Right.
And it is
classy.
a very serious,
It's so delightful.
sometimes fatal disease, and they say it was fatal in the case of Betsy. Remember, she was found in the bathroom with pills scattered about.
Jail said those pills were thyroid medication that was being that was prescribed and being taken regularly. That had nothing to do. Those pills had nothing to do with the death.
Now, as for Gene, remember what Charles just said was Betsy died February 11th. Gene died February 18th. That is a full week later.
That's the weird part.
And he was living in the house. So, of course, the question, how could that be? He never called 911. There are answers to this. Gene Hackman had advanced Alzheimer's and was in
That's freaking sad.
frail condition.
Right. Here's how the medical examiner laid out all the details that they've now uncovered.
Our investigation shows that all the last known communication and activity from Ms. Arakawa was on February 11th.
Mr. Hackman's initial pacemaker data revealed cardiac activity
It's really weird how, like, we're in the future and pacemakers can help today.
on February 17th, with subsequent pacemaker interrogation demonstrating an abnormal rhythm of atrial fibrillation on February 18th, which was the last record of heart activity.
All right, so there's that. See what we got here.
Welcome back to TMZ Live. We may now have the answer to a question that has been going around for years. Is R. Kelly actually canceled? Because we know that he is convicted. He is in jail for, most likely, unless he wins any of his appeals, for
I think the word on the
several
street,
decades.
the word on the street was the answer was yes.
Yes, that it was no longer in.
And then we forget things over time.
To listen to his music.
Even though when he was convicted, his music started to chart again.
I mean, I do like Ignition Remix. Hot and fresh in the kitchen. The weird song is Same Girl by him and Usher because they're talking about banging the same girl and saying, well, is Usher a pedophile?
Did start charting, and you still hear his music at clubs or
hell yeah, get the party going.
At parties, not so much on the radio, but you do hear it out.
Yeah, iHeartMedia's like, we'll fire everybody, but we can't play that.
Well, here's how we got the answer. R. Kelly actually went on a podcast.
Oh, jeez.
It's a podcast where the hosts, April and Patricia, do speak to inmates. It's called Inmate Tea with A and P.
Sounds like garbage.
P. We're going to have them join us in just a moment to find out how they actually got this interview.
Get to the point.
With R. Kelly. But there's been an interesting reaction to what you're about to see.
Singing is a beautiful disease. That's uncurable. That's not going to happen. Stop singing.
Right.
I'm glad they're giving a voice to a pedophile.
I don't care where.
Loser.
I'm as long as I'm alive. So I'm always singing. I'm always writing. I've written like 25 albums since I've been in here. So
I bet it's all crap, though. I could write 25 albums, but if it's garbage.
And right now I'm just working on getting out.
All right, so there's that. And then finally, before we end the show.
And I don't want to get posted in any trouble. No engagement, but he's got a new girlfriend. You will see her when we come back. Well, Post Malone not wasting any time. Just days after we found out that he and his fiancée had broken off their engagement, we are seeing him out and about with a new love.
There he is trying to rub it in.
Dude knows how to rebound.
Yes.
Hell yeah, he's got money. He wouldn't be rebounding if he was flipping burgers at McDonald's.
Indeed. This is a young lady with him. Her name is Christy Lee. She is a designer, and I don't know if she helped him put together that outfit. Post pretty stylish.
I like that outfit.
It is, yeah. But they've been making the rounds. This video went viral of them hanging out at a bar together.
Whatever. They probably banged her out later on.
But they were also recently photographed together in Rome. The busy guy.
Hell yeah, he's always having sex, I bet.
Christy Lee's on his arm now. Okay.
All right, that's good. All right. Coming up today, we'll be interviewing Virginia Sinicki from the KVJ show. Kevin, Virginia, and Jason on 97.9 WRMF in West Palm Beach. I'll talk to you tomorrow on this version of Happy Hour. Goodbye.
TikTok, clocks a joke, playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done. Feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom through streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Happy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. But the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Happy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. DHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street. But soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Happy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Riot Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers, silent time, but coming to an end like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hoppe's jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the Happy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The Happy Hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
RyanHoppeRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy Hour is now over.
happy hour is now over. Game over.
This concludes our broadcast day. Good night, and God bless America.
Doors closing.
Please